Here is how we get the train from our off-site hotel in Val D'Europe to Disneyland Paris. It's so convenient and easy once you know how. So here's our Hotel L'Elysée, which I did a full video on yesterday, and they offer a free shuttle bus, which I used in that video, but we often choose to use the train, and I'll go into why later on. So you can see we are doing the very short walk to the train station, and there in the background is the massive Val D'Europe shopping centre. Trains are really frequent and they usually start at about 6 AM and run till past midnight. Here is the ticket machine where you can buy your tickets, and you are buying a ticket to Marne Valley and it's one stop. This is me buying a single for 2 adults and a child. If you want to buy a return, you just need to buy double the amount of tickets, and it's the same ticket for there and back. Now these little paper tickets, they can be a little bit unreliable, and we've had a few that haven't worked at the gates, so don't put them near your credit cards because that can affect the magnetic strip. And if they don't work, there's usually someone around to ask, or there's a call button, and they'll be used to this happening and they'll just let you through. I would say if you have young children and you have more than one adult with you, make sure that one adult goes through first, then the child, and then the other adult, just in case you have a problem. This is my husband about to show you that you can also buy tickets at the counter if you'd like to try out your French. And don't worry if you can't speak French, if you mention Disney, they'll probably know what you want. Here is my ticket working fine, which was great. And at the moment the tickets are about €2 each per journey, and just over €1 for kids over 4. We just missed a train, but they are so often. Here are the train times, and there was one due in 4 minutes. 2 levels on these trains mean there's plenty of room to sit or stand, and you shouldn't have any issues getting on a train, and we never have. The actual train ride itself takes a minute. I think this one might have taken almost 2 minutes because it slowed down at one point, but seriously, hardly any time at all, and then you're just there. I don't know if you saw me clock my watch at the beginning of that video, but it was 9:12 when we left the hotel, and I checked the timestamp on the video when I got to the other side of the barrier at Marne Valley station, and it was 9:30. Go up the escalator, use your ticket at the barrier. You can't see me using my ticket here because it didn't work, so you press the button, waited for somebody to answer, and they just let us through. And here we are at Disneyland entrance security, so quick. We were actually within the actual park within half an hour, which was great. Okay, so I'm sure I'm going to get in the comments why using a train when there's a free shuttle bus. So the first bus is a bit later than I'd like. I'd actually have a gold annual pass, which gives me a magic hour, so I like to get there early. And I also find they're a bit infrequent, especially in the afternoon, so there's not always one at the time that I'm at the bus stop. And last thing at night, especially if you've seen the fireworks, it can get a little bit hectic. There are 3 hotels I think this bus services, and sometimes there's a lot of people waiting to get on and the train just feels less stressful. So yeah, if you haven't given the RER a try, give it a go. And as usual, if you have any questions, pop them in the comments and follow for more.